What up, running fam? This week we have the San Marco Wine and Chocolate 5K. All right, so it's Sunday. We're gonna do a 7.5 mile run today. Temperature is 88, feel like it's 88. Trying to do like these late evening runs while it's cooler since Florida has decided to turn up the heat a little bit, but we'll check in and see how the end of the run was. All right, had to stop that about 6 miles in. My heart rate just kept elevating over 180 and just had to stop and kept taking walks. So at this point I was doing more harm than good, so I just called it short. But you know, we'll be back at it next week. But this summer heat down in Florida is something I've always struggled with, trying to condition for. Like even for soccer, you know, during the winter games, I'd be able to play all game long, no break. But then when it came like spring, summer, I get 5 minutes in and be like winded. So, but in soccer, I only played on Sundays. I didn't do any like conditioning throughout the week. So maybe, you know, just running every day during this hot time will help me get better. But if anyone has any tips out there, let me know. But you know, I'm just trying to condition myself for these runs that are like 5 o'clock at night this weekend. One is at 5 o'clock, so I'm just trying to train for this running heat. Now it's Tuesday, gonna do a tempo run, 20 minutes, about an 8-minute per mile pace. We got a little bit of rain last night, so it kind of cooled things down, but still a little bit warm and getting adjusted to this warmer weather. But all right, 20 minutes down. I actually ran it in a 7:58 per mile pace, which a couple seconds faster. Feeling pretty good. Like I said, the rain cooling off definitely helped. It was about 15 degrees cooler than it was on Sunday. So this really shows the difference in the temperature around here. But luckily, this should be about the temperature race is at, because it's gonna be, again, it's gonna be a 5 o'clock race on Saturday. So this should be about the same conditions I'm running in. So, you know, just get a little more condition, more hydrated, and hopefully I can keep that same pace or even faster for race day. Okay, so we got 2 runs in this week. One, what I consider myself a long run, which is a 6 mile run. And then I also did a 20-minute tempo run. I was gonna get one more run in this week, but my quad has kind of been bothering me for over a week now. Not quite sure what's going on, but going to do more of a rest, take some time off these next couple of days before the race to hopefully have the best performance. And my goal is to do a minute faster pace than I did last year. So that's gonna be about 7:57 mile pace. And then maybe even try to go a little bit faster at the 7:55 mile. So we're gonna see how tomorrow shapes up, and there we go.
Come on over.
All right, so we finished with 26:07. Not the time I wanted, but still a minute 40 than last year, which I'll take, given the fact that having a 2-month-old and dealing with a quad injury and the heat has started to pick up this time of year. So until next time, you got something to do. See ya. Bye.